Let's see. What's going on, everyone? I'm K Conductor 1225 today here with this girl. Yeah, you know her, I guess. I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah, guys. We have a lot of things to talk about. Well, maybe a little bit. I don't know how long this is gonna go, but yeah. So if you guys know me, if I posted on Twitter or on YouTube, I did a post on YouTube. I said that my friend and I, or Jasmine and I, are gonna go to the movies to see the Sonic movie on the 14th. Like, we got our tickets. We went there today actually, and we came back. And yeah, that's all there is. Now, before we get into anything of some sort to just get you guys on the news of like what the Sonic movie is, let me first off thought this out for a bit. So this has to be the most controversial movie of 2019, and yet gets delayed and gets moved over to 2020. What is that? The Sonic movie. Yep, guys. Jasmine and I went ahead and saw the Sonic movie.
Yep.
And the whole thing about this is like, this movie, I think forgot the dude's name. I think Dan Forner or something. I had to get the name again, but the thing is like this, because if I'm correct, I think this is his first time directing, if I heard right, because I did see reviews on this, and that is what I heard. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the thing is like this, because the movie, as we all know, was something that was going to come out in November. Yeah, it was going to come out in November, and we got a trailer on it somewhere. I forgot when we got it.
I think the second week of not November. Like, in...
I want to say February, but I don't know.
I think it happened during June, actually.
June or May, one of those. I want to say May or June.
Probably the last few weeks of summer, actually.
Yeah, somewhere around there. But yeah, so we watched. So yeah, we got a trailer from that point, and the one thing, and the whole thing is like this: when we think of the Sonic movie, we think of the terrible face. Okay, we think of that terrible face, and just the one thing that none of us want to think of, like the one cursed image in the world. That one thing that you look at and you go, what is this? Get it out of here!
Or the one thing that you're gonna be having night terrors of for the rest of your life.
Yes, exactly. Like, we all know this is that Sonic's first design, terrible. It was blown out of the mind. We didn't like it. None of us like it. No Sonic fans like it. It was just a big dumpster fire on top of that. Knowing that the first time we saw this, we all knew it was gonna be just a big blown off movie where it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be one of those movies where someone's just trying to make money. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and try and enjoy this since it ain't gonna do no good as far as we know.
And dinosaurs and soda and popcorn.
Yep. So yeah, we were all going to just wonder how this was gonna turn out because we didn't know. It was just a big low expectation thing of what we were thinking, and my god. Luckily, we then get a tweet on Twitter where I think the director or one of the producers said that they're going to go ahead and fix the design. So we got all sunflowers and everything shining up, going like, yay, they're going to fix the design, so woo. And you know what, guys? Kind of shocking. It is really kind of shocking that they said they're going to go ahead and fix the design. Because you don't see that happening most of the time when it comes to stuff like, maybe like anime movies, comic book movies, or video game movies of some sort. If it's like anything, if you see anything like that, it's mostly going to be just for money. Like, you could probably think of it like that with the Super Mario Bros. Movie, with the Last Airbender movie.
Oh yeah, that.
With the Assassin's Creed movie, maybe with the Ghost in the Shell movie. Don't know. Max Steel. What others?
Oh, the SpongeBob movie. Because I think that.
The SpongeBob movie was okay. I didn't see the second one, but they were they were all right. Like yeah, that movie was all right, and yeah. So that's why I had to say. Well, all the Marvel movies are all right too, except for Catwoman.
Yeah.
And Green Lantern.
But
you guys get my point. Like, when it comes to this, they don't give a damn about anything. All they want is money, and that's it. Even for Dragon Ball Evolution, let's not forget about that. The biggest dumpster fire in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
let's not go there. Let's leave it in the fire.
Yeah. So it is surprising that this dude did it. And I would say his reason is because, again, this is probably because it's his first time directing, if I'm correct. Like, his first time. So he probably didn't want to freak this up his first time.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to get this movie going and I want everyone to be happy, so let me not have them be mad at me like all these other movies that went into the fire and wanted to stay in hell. Like, no, none of that. So, yeah, we got the design fixed, and without a doubt, when the new trailer came out, oh yeah, it was fixed. We were all happy, and boy, was it just as good as that dumpster fire right there, okay? Like, seriously. So, if you guys remember my last review, I'll put it in.
The link in the description?
Yeah, I'll put it in the link description. If you guys remember my last review, I said, I love the design, but is it going to make the movie better? Because it may be like they focus too much on Sonic and it's like, oh, the entire movie? I'm not really sure. The movie may still not be good, even though at least the design is great. So, let's just see what happens. So, at this point, Jasmine and I went to the movies today. Like, we went, well, at the time of this recording, whenever I'm going to upload it. But we went to the movies. We went ahead, watched it all the way to the end. We did keep our expectations kind of low, but but it was kind of like mid-tier once I noticed that the RT score was actually a bit decent, good enough. So yeah, we watched it all the way towards the end, and it's terrible. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I don't know what you were expecting, but I gotta say, it's the amazing thing I've ever seen. It is freaking awesome. Like, all of you guys who thought this movie was gonna be trash and it's gonna literally put Sonic down into the abyss even more, we were all wrong.
Yep.
We were all like worried as much as us losing our channels on Kappa. Like, that's how worried we were. But no, it was nothing like that. This movie is a good high energy movie that you will get throughout the entire time. Like, it is good, it is great, and my god,
it's hilarious.
Yeah, and it's funny too. Like, you're gonna get a lot of laughs, a lot of children are gonna get a lot of laughs too, and they're gonna be very into it and maybe get more emotional at times. I mean, it's very good. Like, this movie has something, it knows what it's doing, and I like that, it has that. Now, here's the thing though, like, we have a lot of pros in this movie, but there are negatives, so we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, you want to start or do you want me to start?
You first.
Okay, so here's what I could say. For one thing, so this is an hour and 40-minute movie, so that's what I could say, which is good enough. For my pro thing right here, for what I can say, again, it's a high energy movie and I freaking love every part of it. Sonic, let's talk about him. So starting with Sonic, he's played by a dude named Ben Schwartz. I'm not really familiar with what else he plays in, but yeah, he's played by Ben Schwartz. Whereas as the other Sonic we know is played by Roger Craig Smith. Ben Schwartz playing Sonic. Alright, he does a neat job as Sonic. He's not like, like lame old and whatever. No, he does a neat job, and he doesn't make Sonic look like a fool. So that's what I can say about him. Like, he does a good job. It's the Sonic as we know, and that's it. Second are the human characters. As we all know, sometimes when it comes to like an animal and a human character, they probably don't do a good job. Like, they're always either the annoying ones, or the ones that we want to die, or the ones that we just want to get out of the way. It's like, we want to focus on Sonic, we don't want to focus on them, okay? Like, that's all we know. Good thing, they are not like that. They are not like that. The human characters, very fine. Like, James Martinet does fine, his wife does a good job, even the wife's sister does a good job, and the daughter does a good job. All of them do a good job. Not a problem whatsoever. And again, that's kind of surprising, because human characters, kind of like in Sonic X, just didn't do a good job. I'm going to refer to that because you know how annoying they be in the 4Kids version. Ugh. Not in the Japanese version, so understand that. Oh, so... Okay. So, wait, what were you saying?
So, pretty much, the humans in this movie were like any normal, average human. Like, during one scene, spoiler, I'm giving out a spoiler warning right now.
Let's not. Let's just keep it minimalistic as far as we know. But
okay.
Yeah, as you guys play, okay, one good scene, Fuzzy Sonic, if you guys haven't seen that from the YouTube. Yeah, so pretty great. You guys need to catch that. But yeah, like
He looked like a giant puff ball that you could just squeeze and snuggle with.
I would like that though. But yeah, like you would have okay like that. That's yeah. So you have the human characters. They're all fine, especially Jim Carrey. Let that be my third one because he does Robotnik very good in this movie.
Yes, he
it's
does.
Like he may be as crazy as he is in Liar Liar. Not gonna lie, but yeah, he does yeah, he does very good. I think you mean Plants for Hire, but yeah, he does very good, and I like it a lot. I love this dude. He does great. He may be annoying as far as he goes, but yeah, he does a good Robotnik, and there's nobody else that can do it better than him. I mean, you don't need to look like You don't need to look like Eggman or Robotnik to even be that. You're good enough, and that's all you need to be. So he does it fine. That's what I like. And everything else I like in this movie is just how high energy it is. I mean, I know I keep saying that, but that's how it is. It's like, there's not a point where you're going, or anything like that. It's like, you're always on point, wanting to get something out of this, and that's what you're gonna get. It's like, good, okay, that's great. So, yeah, I kind of like where the movie started, and I kind of like where the movie ended. It's like, yeah, that's what we get. Okay, moving on to negatives now. There are some. This movie is not perfect at anything. It's not great as in yay. It's not bad as in no. It's like completely average. So let me just get on to negatives real quick. So here's my first one. The first one is Sonic. Like as I said, he's good in this movie. He's not bad by all means, and he's not annoying by all means. So that's what you get out of him. What's wrong is his character, because as we all know, Sonic is this cocky little fella who will just go ahead and maybe like play around with you and stuff. It's like, haha, I gotcha, and like that and stuff. It's like, that's how we know him in the games mostly. In this movie, Ben Schwartz makes him sound too much like a little kid. It's like, 15, no, he acts more like he's 10. So that's kind of where it hits, and that may be disappointing some fans where like they may not get into the motion of that, but it didn't disappoint me. I literally lived up to it and I was like fine with it. It's like at least it doesn't make him look like at least it doesn't make him look dumb or anything like that. It's like
as long as it doesn't make him act like a toddler.
Yeah,
I'm fine with it.
He's good, everything, so that's what we got. So that's all I'm happy about. So yeah, somewhat of a problem, but I guess it could slide for a little bit. My second problem is like this. My second problem has something to do with, I would just say, how they have, people, how Ben. Okay, a little spoiler right here, because if you guys may know, there's this scene like where Sonic is like freaking all around in the hotel room. Not for real, but like he's just playing all around, and then there's this point where Tom is looking at a TV screen and he noticed that he's wanted because he has a blue hedgehog with him. Here's the thing though, you watch the movie and you're gonna notice that not that many people are like scared of him or anything. Like heck, it's like they notice that, oh, it's that dude, but it's like people are still normal and everything, not wanting to just go ahead, call the police or anything like that. Like that's it. So it kind of leaves much of a closed, not open feeling on what people think. So that's all I can say. So it kind of leaves it very questionable on how it is. Okay, that's my second problem. My third problem is the ending of some sort. I'm not gonna like spoil right there, but like I think you got like the government or something involved in this, but like Ben, they're still on the point of knowing that probably that Ben is just on the move with this, and spoiler warning, it's like they're at his house, and what do? Let him go. That's it. It's like
they give him like a gift card, I think.
Yeah, they give him a gift card. It's like, here you go, have fun at Olive Garden.
Yeah.
That's where, man, we should have gone there instead. Wouldn't have time, but yeah, that's all they had, and it's kind of weird. It's like, you're just gonna let me go like that? Yeah, that doesn't seem right when seriously we had all this. And the problem, and I know for a fact that you guys saw it on TV as well. So it just doesn't make sense. Is all I'm saying. So yeah, that's my third problem. My last problem is kind of like is in the middle of the movie. In the middle of the movie, there's this point where like whatchamacallit, Tom is talking about like this bucket list where he wants to go ahead and hang out with his wife in San Francisco. Like that's where he wants to go. Like he doesn't want to hang out in Green Hills anymore. He wants to go to San Francisco and he wants to hang out there. The thing is that when Sonic hears this, he then gets very frustrated. He then gets very mad at Tom because it's like, you can't leave them. They need you. Why are you gonna leave the people here if you're like all that and stuff? Like he just gets mad. Something about that just didn't seem right. It's like,
it's kind of like on how a child would react.
well, no, not really. I'm just talking about like this because it's like something about that did seem forced. It's like you're gonna get mad at him because he's gonna go off living somewhere else and not live there. There may be, I mean, there's like hundreds of people here, yes, but there's like thousands of people in San Francisco that could need his help. It's like James wants to be known for a lot of things. Like Green Hill is just a very small town, and San Francisco is like a big city. So we want to go ahead and get this going. But Sonic is getting mad at him like this and stuff, and I don't know if that's something you should be mad about, is like the thing. I mean, it's what he wants. It's not like Sonic, it's like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a cop, so I'll arrest your ass if that's the case.
Yeah! So I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's illegal.
Eh,
Arresting somebody just because you didn't like what...
arresting a hedgehog is illegal? You don't say.
what-
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I had to say. Like those are my problems. So yeah, and okay. By the way, guys, when I do end this, Jasmine and I are gonna grade this movie, kind of like Chris Stuckman style, where like we give it a grade from F to A+. So yeah, that's how we do it.
What about A++?
Or A triple plus. We can
Or
go even higher.
or A quad plus.
We can go even higher. But is it yeah? But that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm not done yet. Like okay, so yeah, starting at A plus, it's like because of those 4 things, yeah, it just went all the way down to like a B. However, there is one thing I have to say. Like there is a surprise. There is a big surprise, guys, at the end. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but there is a big surprise, and that surprise bumped my score to a B plus. Just by 1. I mean, it may be a little bit. It's like, B plus. It didn't like. It's not like, again. It's not no perfect movie. Like movies that land in like the A area have to be something like
Terminator something.
No, not really Terminator Dark Fate. Not really. I mean, there are like tons of like problems with that movie as far as we know, and the
True.
fact that it killed the series too. Let's not forget
Yeah,
that.
by accident. Whoops.
Well, I don't know if it was an accident. I don't know, but but in order for something to be A+, it needs to be nearly perfect and nearly enjoyable for me. But this is a Sonic movie that we're talking about, and this is also a video game movie too. So I don't know if it could be anything like that. But again, like for what I had to say, guys, this movie, yeah, like the ending, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, and if you guys want to know what it is,
Watch the movie.
watch the movie. Go ahead, watch it right now. Get your date, get your wife, get your
family. Get a family reunion.
Yeah, get everyone. Go watch that movie right now. If you're not, then what are you doing?
Get your mom, dad, weird uncle that remembers when just about every video came out and watch it.
Yeah, like seriously, go ahead, watch it now, and be sure to just enjoy every single bit of it, and don't leave until you see the ending, because again, that ending is a big plus to me, and that's why I'm keeping it right there. Like, it may be a B, but just because of that ending, yep. And I know you guys are getting goosebumps right now because you want to know, like, oh, what's that ending? Please tell me. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to spoil it. So go ahead and watch that movie right now, okay?
And this guy right here is going to make sure I don't accidentally open my mouth.
Yeah, you keep that mouth shut or I have to tape it. Yeah, not for real. But
I'm pretty sure everybody's now going like, what?
Okay, yeah. But that's as far as I can go on the movie. So yeah, we're gonna stop right there. But again, we're gonna grade it. So yeah, again, recap on it. My 4 problems was Sonic's character. My problem with Sonic's character. My friend Jasmine. The government at the end, because again, he wasn't kind of like we're just gonna let you go. The second problem is just the people. It's like, there's this dude's right here. What are you doing? And then my last problem, just that fight in the middle. It's just, yeah, like, and
Yeah.
also the fact that there are like tons of cliches in this movie as to what you heard before. But
Oh,
this is
God.
but this is a PG rated movie. If this were something like PG-13 or R-rated, then okay, cliches would not work at all. I mean,
Yeah,
this
R-rated.
ain't no Holmes and Watson where it's like cliche throughout the entire thing. So
It's no like cheaply made video game that's filled with it.
no, the director did a great job. I'm happy for him, and
And
if there is ever a sequel to this movie, I am so ready for it because I love this movie so much. It is probably my favorite. It is probably my favorite in 2020. However, there is one thing though. It may be one of my favorite movies. It does not beat Into the Spider-Verse. It still does not beat that movie. That movie is still my favorite #1 movie up there, alongside with The Matrix and Mad Max Fury is still up there, and also Who Framed Roger Rabbit is up there with those. The Sonic movie is there too, but not by much. Into the Spider-Verse still wins. It's a big A+. You have to watch that movie, please.
Yeah,
Just
I
see the
watched it
Spider-
with my dad. It's amazing.
Yeah, you have to watch that movie. But with the Sonic movie, I'm gonna give it a B+. Only, yeah, like I was gonna give it a B, but because of that ending, B+,
Plus.
baby. That's why I give it. And what about you? Recap first.
Honest. How can I? Okay, I gotta learn how to use words apparently.
I didn't know we were in class. Oh, come on, hurry up.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I really did think it was pretty good. Though I do like some of the same points that you have, like the fight in the middle, like some of the people, like I am gonna bring up a scene where they were at an elevator and
Well, no, this isn't. Well, no, that's not really a spoiler because we saw it in the first trailer, so not really a spoiler. So you
Yeah.
can bring that up.
okay, so they were at the elevator and Sonic was in the duffel bag and he was like, "Hey, I can't quite breathe in here." And people were around him and were like, "Do you have a child in the bag?" And he's like, "Yes, he's a child, but he's not mine." Most reasonable person would have turned around and called the police, but they just
Or at least talked about going like, this guy may be the terrorist. Because again,
Yeah,
his face is
exactly.
all over the news, so it's like,
Exactly.
what the heck?
But instead, they just slowly walked away from him.
Yeah, so that's what I could say. But is that all you have to say?
I thought Eggman was pretty good. Even though his line's a lot different than the original, than what it is in the video games and the TV show. Sorry, let me rephrase that. But the acting was really good. It caught on to his character really well, I think. And again, with the Sonic character, it just made him seem kind of childish in a way.
It did, but I caught on to it, so it was okay for him.
It was easy to catch on though. It was easy to grasp.
Like,
it wasn't like
If this were modern Sonic, he wouldn't really give a damn about being alone is the thing. But he did here. And in a way, I think it fit him.
yeah. Considering the fact that at the beginning of the movie, he pretty much lost the person that was taking care of him.
Yes. So that's what I could say. It's still good and good, but again, it's a good movie, great. And one thing I have to say, it beats out Detective Pikachu. So freak you, Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And still have yet to watch it.
Yeah,
but
still
I
hasn't
have.
seen it. I can't believe her. Why is she here? Get out of here. I can't believe you. yeah, guys. Like, I know I didn't review the Pokemon movie. I should have, but like, the Detective Pikachu, it was alright. Thing is, though, is that it dragged. It really dragged, like, somewhere in the middle. It's like, me watching it a second time, I kind of didn't care until it got to the last part where you see the Greninjas. That's where I cared, because it was like, that part was full of energy, but like, everything back here, not really. It was still keeping me in the moment, but just not by much. So that's all I can say.
All I can say is that I would probably fall asleep during the movie.
Well, maybe, but I don't know. But like, the Pokemon movie was like a B, was like somewhat, maybe a C minus, maybe a C plus, or maybe a B minus. One of those. I don't know. Maybe I'll probably keep it at a B minus of some sort. So that's what I could say. But again, Sonic movie B plus because like seriously, guys, I love the ending. The ending just kicks out the freaking Pokemon movie. Like freak you, I love this more. Like like Pokemon movie may have been big for you guys, but I do not like it that much. Like Endgame was the biggest thing in 2019. Okay. And I think Alita came out in 2019 as well.
Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that was big. For me, Endgame was big, a huge thing.
I love Alita.
As here, we're talking about the Sonic movie, but what do you give it?
I give it an A minus.
A minus. How about that? Well, okay then. We'll keep it like that.
For me, it's almost perfect, but I don't watch as much movies as critically as you do.
Well,
so
we all just get we all just get into the moment of that. Like, she needs to play more games, more movies. We have to hang out more. This is what it comes to, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We need to talk more, for sure.
Well, you need to text me more, because I'm always the one texting.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just get busy with my life sometimes.
I don't. Yeah, but that's what we have to say. So yeah, I give this a B plus. Jasmine gives this an A minus, and those are pretty good. So yeah, go ahead and watch the movie, guys. That's all we're gonna say.
Yeah, go ahead. You're probably gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and see Sonic do the floss tube. I have to say that. Like seriously.
I was like, sort of like laughing internally at the same, but at the
like,
same time,
I wasn't believing it, thinking like people were saying like, oh, he's doing the floss in the movie. Okay, but he actually does it.
I
can't believe
I was kind of cringing inside when I saw that. At the same time, though, I was kind of laughing.
Oh my goodness.
But it kind of made
But
me
yeah,
cringe.
guys. Yeah, that's all we have to say. So yeah, go ahead and watch the movie, have a good time, and I have to get ready for work in like an hour or so. So I have to have fun time in my life. So we're gonna so yeah, I'll be back with you guys later for more Freedom Planet. Not other than. Well, this is actually my first time doing a movie review, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. You're not gonna really expect more of those, so that's all I can say.
Yeah.
This was just a big thing because it's a Sonic movie. I'm a big fan of Sonic. That's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever the sequel may be, if there is one, I'm hoping it's not gonna include this face. Okay, not that face. Okay.
Not that horrific, nightmarish
face. Okay, guys,
face.
we are just as good to go. So that's all we have to say. But yeah, that's all. But yeah, that's for sure. So you all have a fantastic time and
happy Valentine's as well.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day too. Do love, passion, and go ahead and love that movie, or else I will go ahead or else I'll come to your house and make you watch it. Okay?
Calm, calm down.
I'm steaming. But we'll see you guys later. So.